Pleased to be joined by boys head coach John Higgins. A rare treat. I had Coach Mayfield on the other night during the boys game, and now a little role reversal. Coach Higgins joining me as the Lady Admirals get ready to go.
Glad to be here, Eric. Thank you, buddy.
And the tip is going to be controlled by Farragut. Lady Admirals with the first possession of the ball. Strickland, left corner 3, offline. Oak Ridge with the rebound. So it'll be Cannon Green, Coach Paige Taylor's daughter. Coach Taylor coaches the girls, her husband, Aaron Green, the boys coach, and Farragut with the takeaway. McCall Willis out top with it, but the Lady Admirals trying to get out on the breaker. They're going to throw it right back to the Lady Wildcats. So here's Oak Ridge quickly down low, and they can't get a shot off, but here comes the cutter through the lane, and Hope Holt lays it up and in off the feed from, I guess that was Samaj Clark on the assist. So Farragut being pressed as Sheridan gives to Strickland. Strickland in front court. Nope, the pass is deflected. Stolen away by Oak Ridge. Here's the Lady Wildcats. Mitchell Steen scoring as Farragut turns it over against the press, and Oak Ridge leads early 4-0. Sheridan in rear court over to Strickland left side. Sprints into front court, around a defender to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Out top to Sheridan. Sheridan drives the lane with the left hand. Short, Willis a rebound. Put back no good. Ball loose underneath, and Oak Ridge comes up with it. It's Clark with the basketball. Lady Wildcats bring it in front court. Hope Holt with the ball as her team up 4-0. Just over a minute into this ball game. Mitchell Steen into the lane. Missed the shot, but it came right back to her, and she lays it up and in. And so Oak Ridge 6-0 here at the outset, and Farragut will see a pass deflected out of bounds as they push it up court.
Not a very good start taking care of the basketball. I know it's got to be frustrating for Jason, but you know, if they can settle down and run their offense and take care of their basketball, I think they've got an excellent chance tonight.
Strickland, left side, is guarded there by Clark. Right side, Rogers, three-pointer, no good. Willis, another offensive rebound. Surrounded by Lady Wildcats, finds Keeley, and Keeley slides to the basket and is rewarded with a pass by McCall Willis, as McCall does a good job keeping it alive with an offensive board. 6-2, Farragut on the board as Mitchell Steen pulls up right side, nothing but net. That's too easy for Kamari Mitchell Steen.
That's way too easy. They've got to understand she's Miss Basketball finalist for a reason. We got to know where she is at all times.
Rogers weaving around defenders in the lane, left the shot short, but again, Farragut collects the miss. It's Sheridan giving to Strickland. Strickland to the basket, tries a scoop, misses badly. Ball's knocked out of Farragut's grasp. Out of bounds. It'll be Lady Admirals basketball. I was told by Oak Ridge's radio broadcaster that all you got to do is play zone to beat Oak Ridge. I said, there's a problem. Farragut doesn't really play zone.
No, but that just goes to show you how well of a job Paige does over here. She's got one really good basketball player. She's got other girls that are pretty good, but Mitchell Steen is obviously the end-all be-all on offense. And, our girls, we got to understand that she's what's going to make them go. Other people are going to have to play well in order for Oak Ridge to beat us. We can't let her beat us. And right now, that's exactly what she's doing.
There's Clark, Samaj Clark right on Coach Higgins says can't let somebody else beat you. And Samaj Clark with a good look from 3 buries it, and it makes it 11-2 as Oak Ridge out to a quick start here. Farragut had a couple of early turnovers and just hadn't been able to get the ball to go down in close. And Oak Ridge storms out to an 11-2 lead as Farragut uses its first time out of the ball game. Mitchell Steen has 6 points for the Lady Wildcats thus far. Clark with the 3 just seconds ago, her first basket. Hope Holt also with a bucket. Meanwhile for Farragut, it's just Keeley Rogers with a basket. That was after McCall Willis collected an offensive rebound. Oak Ridge converged, triple teamed her. Rogers cut to the basket. Willis was able to get the ball to her for a layup. Yeah. It's been all Lady Wildcats, though.
Well, now they're playing a zone. And so, key for us is going to be we're going to be able to make shots. Can we make perimeter shots tonight? And if we can do that, it'll loosen up their zone some and get us opportunities to get it inside. And on cue,
there you go. Macy Barnes, her foot was on the line, but it is a basket from the left corner for the Lady Admiral senior. Certainly doesn't want to be playing her last game here tonight, as it'll be Clark dropping it on the baseline to the post player Gracie Heron with the basket, and it's 13-4. Oak Ridge leading. Farragut in front court as Rogers gives to Strickland. Strickland into the corner. There's Macy one more time. Good. This one is a three. So that is a very good sign, because of all the Lady Admirals, when Macy gets hot, she is one most likely to maintain that.
Yeah.
As this is going to be Heron left side. Oak Ridge, good ball movement. Heron comes open on the left side of the paint and hits a little short jumper. So the last one was a baseline jumper right side. This one short jumper left side of the paint for Heron on her back-to-back baskets. Macy's going to try right side. This one a little bit long. Looked like it was on line from this angle. Ball loose in the paint, comes out of there, and Farragut's battling for it, trying to tip it.
Good job, McCall. McCall down there working hard. Really playing physical, really playing aggressive. That's good to see.
Mitchell Steen picks up the first foul called thus far. So 15-7, Oak Ridge leading. Farragut inbounding Strickland in the paint, takes a lob, puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded away by Gracie Heron, and quickly in front court it's Samaj Clark. Feeds on the left side to Green. Green drives baseline, bounces it off to Heron, misses right underneath. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Farragut.
Lady Admirals need to have a little bit better defensive rotation. Getting a lot of backside layups. They need to rotate a little quicker. They'll be
midway through our opening quarter as Holt inbounds from the baseline, and it comes to Green. Out top is going to be Mitchell Steen trying three. Let's see. It's not. Ball knocked out of bounds. I'm checking here. What do we have? 1, 2. I have to check my Oak Ridge roster again. Farragut with the basketball. 15-7. Lady Wildcats leading here at Oak Ridge with 3:25 to play in our opening quarter, as Oak Ridge switching, it looks like, out of its man. Rogers in the lane. Going to be called for taking steps. Third turnover for Farragut. Let's see. Trapped in rear court. Lady Wildcats Samaj Clark. And a timeout's going to be used. Timeout on the floor. We'll get a timeout as well. 30-second break here for our sponsors. We'll return with more. Oak Ridge leading Farragut with 3:09 to play in the first quarter, 15-7.
At your nearby Pilot Food Mart, there's a refreshing drink special waiting for you, and it's only 99 cents. Any size fountain drink, icy, or coffee is right inside, and just 99 cents every day. With your Pilot My Rewards card, get 3 cents off every gallon of gas. And find additional specials inside the store. Drink specials, gas savings, regular specials. Get your Pilot My Rewards card today. Pilot, we're right on your way.
So coming out of the timeout taken by the Lady Wildcats, Oak Ridge with the ball, and they break the Farragut press, and they got a wide open layup as Lauren Hart just into the ball game scores, and it's 17-7, Oak Ridge with a lead. Keeley in front court, down low to a wide open McCall. Willis, good answer for the Lady Admirals as Willis with her first basket, and both teams uncontested layups breaking the press. Oak Ridge doubled in rear court.
Behind you.
Throw it ahead to Clark. Clark in front court, pulls up in the lane, short jumper, good. Samaj Clark with 5. Farragut in front court. Strickland bounces it off to Willis on the right baseline. Jumper is over everything. Put back by Strickland. No good. Farragut's got to hit some of those bunnies. Here's Oak Ridge quickly in front court. Strickland driving to the basket's going to be fouled.
Mitchell Steen. Very quick get to the basket. We got to make sure we get back on her and stop her penetration to the hole. She's very, very, very good at it.
So at the free throw line, Mitchell Steen got one roster that shows her as 2 and one that shows her as 3. Thus the source of confusion. So And if I've been tracking this correctly, she's now got 8 of Oak Ridge's 21. And turnover.
Well, I tell you, as a coach, there's nothing worse than watching a good defense. Okay, I can accept that ball goes right out of your hands. It's a tough pill to swallow.
So Mitchell Steen off on the right side to Holt. Now Green moves to the free throw line. They'll shoot a 3 from out top. That was Clark. No good. Long rebound Oak Ridge, though, keeping it alive. Hope Holt out to Green, whose 3 off the backboard nearly went in. Rimmed out, Farragut with a rebound. Here in front court is Strickland. Picks up her dribble. Gives left side. Carball's going to try a 3 just into the ball game. Bang. Big 3 for the senior, Sage Carball.
Big shot from Sage. Big shot.
Mitchell Steen back strong the other way for Oak Ridge, driving and is fouled. All right, so Farragut Strickland will pick up the foul, and that will be her first and the team's second. Oak Ridge from underneath its own basket, inbounding with Lauren Hart. We'll try again. Out top, right side, it comes into Mitchell Steen. Step back 3, good. 11 points here in the early going for Mitchell Steen. 24-12. Oak Ridge leads. Ball across the timeline in the hands of Strickland. Strickland driving left side and misses on the drive. Samaj Clark got her hands in there and disrupted the play. Oak Ridge back the other way. Shot up in the paint. No good. Farragut tried to get the charge. Did not. Carball, though, is able to collect the ball after the miss by Hope Holt. Farragut in front court. Strickland, right side three-pointer is good. Strickland with her first basket, Farragut's third three-pointer, and the Lady Admirals trail 24-15, and Oak Ridge just dribbled it off its foot out of bounds. To Mitchell Steen, and she commits the turnover. The Lady Admirals trailing by 9 as Macy Barnes is out of the game. Gabby Duncan checks in. So Coach Mayfield with Gabby Duncan, Sage Carball, Ashlyn Sheridan, Keely Rogers, Ace Strickland.
Big play here at the quarter. We can get a basket and go in down 7 or 6. Be a good comeback, good bounce back.
Rogers in the paint, spins with the left hand, good.
Good shot.
Go into the paint with a purpose for Keely, and she rewards that play call. As Lady Admirals down 24-17, and Rogers with a steal out top, and then the ball knocked away from her. She headed up the floor, knocked out of bounds. So Keely with a steal as the Lady Admirals, the third takeaway. 19.5 seconds to play in this opening quarter. Back into the ballgame, Heron for Oak Ridge in the post, and Macy Barnes checks in for Gabby Duncan for a little extra offense. 7-point deficit for the Lady Admirals. 19.5 seconds to play. Dusty Street back at the WFIV studios. Coach John Higgins joining myself here courtside, or in the balcony here at Oak Ridge High School. 10 seconds to play opening quarter as Ashlyn Sheridan has the ball out top, gives to Strickland right side into the corner. Barnes forced it inside to Carball. It's stolen away by Mitchell Steen. She'll shoot from mid-court, no good. And so after 1, Oak Ridge leading 24-17 over the visiting Lady Admirals in this first round region matchup. We'll get a 1-minute break, return with second quarter action on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's Independent Voice, 105.3 WFIV.
That's when you realize it's Climatize Heating and Cooling today, or go to ClimatizeTennessee.com. And remember, second opinions are always free.
Climatize. What tells your story? Your diploma, an art print, a map from a trip you've held on to for years, a shadow box of a favorite sports jersey. Whatever it is, at Express Frame, we've made custom framing fast, easy, and affordable. Each frame is handcrafted by our experts in-house using high-quality materials. With our large frame inventory selection, we'll get your finished artwork back to you in a lot less time than traditional custom framing stores. Same expert staff and service, new name. Express Frame is next to Sports Frames. Frame your story at Express Frame and look for special offers at expressframe.net. We know framing, you'll know the difference.
Eric Garrard, Coach John Higgins back with you here at Oak Ridge High School, where the Lady Admirals trail the Lady Wildcats 24-17 as we get the second quarter started in this first round region matchup. Elimination game as the Lady Wildcats with the ball. There's Mitchell Steen cutting to the basket, takes the pass, puts up the shot. It's missed in close. Rogers the rebound. Outlet ahead to Gabby Duncan. Missed in transition, a little bit deep onto the bucket. And here's Oak Ridge back the other way. Mitchell Steen moves to the free throw line. They swing it around right side. Samaj Clark, three-point try, no good. Long rebound, Gabby Duncan. Off to Strickland. So Farragut has Strickland currently at the point. So maybe they look to get it to Keeley in the paint again. Ashlyn Scher post a bounce pass high post to Keeley Rogers. Left corner, Gabby Duncan, three-pointer for the senior, no good. Mitchell Steen grabs it uncontested, brings it back the other way. Pulls up, right elbow, tough shot. And the long rebound's going to come out top. He fortunately missed it. Sheridan with the rebound for Farragut is reaching in and fouling for Oak Ridge will be Lauren in the team's second. So 2 fouls on each of these teams. 1 minute into our second quarter, and Oak Ridge, as they did at the quarter break, leads 24-17.
Getting some real good looks at the basket, Eric. So as long as you can continue getting those type of looks, you got to be satisfied with what you're doing offensively.
Keeley in the front court for Farragut, down the right side of the lane, bounced it off her foot and out of bounds. You won't see that often. No. McCall Willis back into the ball game, replacing Sage Carbaugh. So a very small senior class for these Lady Admirals. Just don't want to see them play in their last game. All 3 of them played in that opening quarter. Gabby Duncan, Sage Carbaugh, and of course Macy Barnes. And Oak Ridge with a throwaway. So both teams a little sloppy with the basketball here early in the second quarter. Sheridan to Rogers against the Oak Ridge press. Rogers in front court to Duncan, left wing. Back to Keeley. She'll shoot the 3 off the back of the rim. Rebounded away by Mitchell Steen. Outlet pass ahead to Heron. Heron for an uncontested layup. Scores at the other end for Oak Ridge. Gracie Heron, the sophomore, now with 6 points. Farragut back the other way, trailing 26-17. Strickland's going to be bumped and fouled, and that's big. That's the second on Kamari Mitchell Steen.
Got to get back. You got to balance the floor defensively. Shot goes up, you need at least one person back so you can guard against those leak outs.
Keeley Rogers checks out of the ball game. Mitchell Steen stays in the game with 2 fouls. Macy Barnes has returned to the lineup for Coach Mayfield. Strickland and Barnes exchanging it. Now inside Sheridan. Kick out, right side Duncan not looking to shoot. Had the open look at 3. Here's Strickland from the top of the key, drives the lane, no good. McCall with another offensive rebound and scores on the putback. McCall, I think, has got 3 or 4 offensive rebounds here early on. 26-19, Lady Admirals trail by 7. Front court with the ball right side, Hart. Strickland reaches and fouls, and that's big because that's her second.
You've got to go at Mitchell Steen. She won't want to play any defense. She don't want to pick up that 3rd foul in this so early in the first half. If you're on her side, you got to be thinking, hey, let me attack her. Let me see what she's going to do.
Strickland checks out with those 2 fouls, and Rogers returns to the lineup as Oak Ridge driving right side, misses a shot. It was rebounded away by McCall Willis on the drive. That was Hope Holt of Oak Ridge. Farragut in front court. Sheridan to Duncan in the left corner. Line 5:18 to play first half. In the middle,
attack, good.
McCall, pass, looking to get it in the corner to Duncan. It's deflected away. Out of bounds, touch last by Oak Ridge. Rogers to trigger the play in from the baseline. Comes into McCall. Willis, quick shot up and will not go. Farragut got exactly what it wanted on the inbound. Into front court, Clark loses her dribble, and Oak Ridge loses it out of bounds. 5th turnover for the Lady Wildcats. Farragut, by my count, has 6. 5 minutes to play in our first half, 26-19. Oak Ridge by 7. The Lady Wildcats pressing, and Farragut they do throw it away. Rogers and Barnes, unforced turnover in rear court. Keeley just wheeled, I guess, a little farther up court. So Oak Ridge gets it right back. Lady Wildcats subbing, but Mitchell Steen remains on the floor with those 2 fouls. Ace Strickland on the Farragut bench with 2 fouls. Samaj Clark guarded by Ashlyn Sheridan. Into the paint, kick out, left side. That'll be Green trying a three, no good. Rebound, Sheridan off the deck. Leads the break back the other way. Could have gotten it ahead to McCall Willis, but scores just the same. Ashlyn Sheridan with the basket. Here's Oak Ridge. Heron back the other way. We've seen that a couple of times now. After a made basket, Heron gets an uncontested layup at the other end for Oak Ridge. She's got 8 now, and it's 28-21. Against the Oak Ridge press, Rogers' pass stolen away as it was Mitchell Steen with the steal. Drives into front court against Sheridan all the way to the basket. Missed. And Rogers tracks down the rebound and will be fouled. No, not a foul. So Coach Mayfield using a timeout with 4:09 to play in the first half. And Oak Ridge leading 28-21. You get the impression, Coach Higgins, Coach Mayfield's a little upset.
I've been there before.
Yes.
Anyone that's watched me coach before understands I've been there before. You know, you've got a player in Keeley that's a very experienced basketball player making inexperienced plays. You know, she's a very good ball handler. She's one of their leaders on the team. She's got to take advantage of the fact that Mitchell Steen's got 2 fouls. Avery's on the bench. She needs to sit up here and become a leader for these girls and lead Jason's right now. And right now she's making a lot of inexperienced plays. You got to be upset about that, which Macy just made another one.
Yeah,
so
pass was deflected in rear court, and Oak Ridge comes up with a takeaway. Into the lane goes Mitchell Steen, left side to Clark. Back out top, there's Rogers.